It's live. All right. So I think I got it. I was supposed to go live at 7 and had problems with my software, so I didn't do it. Again, this is just another test. This is a test of my equipment setup, which is very much rigged up. So I've not highly publicized these because I'm just practicing getting the hang of everything and really kind of getting my everythings straight. So, hi everybody. This is me, Joe, and this is Panic Pages coloring stream for the Starseed Panic Pages coloring book. I'll put all information about the book and how to get this page in the description after. You can go to Jonita, JONITA, Davis.com, and you can get this page. You can download it for free. Because as you can see, I just sketched this page. This is my sketch pad. And you can probably see a couple of the pencil marks still that didn't erase all the way. What I did was I uploaded this page and put it online, and people kind of liked it. So I thought, well, we'll have a coloring for it today. And I didn't get a chance to print one off myself. So I'm like, I'll just color the one I got. That's this one. So yeah, let's see. There's a lot of stuff on the screen from Amazon. From Amazon, from YouTube. So I'm just gonna get rid of that stuff. It says I can share this stream. I'm going to try to do that. Just so people can know on Facebook that I'm here, and I'm not logged on, so I can't do that. See, copy, and I'm taking a few minutes to do this right now because there's nobody here. That's the joy of doing these practice ones. So yeah, this book, the Panic Pages book. Sorry if the camera's going wonky. The Panic Pages book does not have this page in it. I made the book. I published the book this summer. I made this page this week. So, but this page is part of another book that I'm finalizing that should be out before December. I'm hoping. I'm just a one-woman operation, so these things take a little time. I got a day job and everything. So I don't know why there was a twang in my voice just then. So yeah, there is there. Let's see. There we go. I'm putting this out there. Come color with me. And I have to type one-handed because my computer is in a weird place. I'm telling y'all, if y'all could see my setup, you would laugh. You would laugh. It's like duct tape and chicken wire. It's horrible, but it's a start. It's a starting point. So tonight I'm not gonna do the full page. I'm just gonna do part of the page because, like I said, these streams are just practice. But I'm gonna do enough to talk about the origins of these pages and kind of some of the stuff I found out while I was creating them. Come color with me. Okay, put these out so people can see it. There we go. Here we go. And here we go. So hopefully people can see. And okay, there's that. Turn it off. Okay. 4 minutes in. Yes. So I'm going to put in the description to skip 4 minutes to 4 minutes before 4 minutes and 15 seconds. So this page is called Find Your Joy. And I did this page because this week, the election, everybody was kind of freaking out. I was kind of freaking out. And we needed kind of something to kind of chill, to calm ourselves down. And that's what the Panic Pages are for. So I made this page in hopes that it would help someone. So let's start coloring. So the Panic Pages, the way they work are you color the numbers from 1 to however high they go. Some of them go up to 200 something. Some of them only go up to 50. You can color with whatever utensils you want, or tools you want. I'm using markers today. Last time, my last live video was with color pencils. And the only thing is, you just have to start at 1 and then go to 2 and then 3 and then 4 and just keep going. So 519, let me write that down. Okay. Actually, right here. Okay, we're going to do 530. Okay. So this is 1 right here. It's a big space. I didn't even look that up. Look at that. But so the point of these pages is to, and I'm not trying not to get too close to the black because, like I said, this is an original, so the black will smear. So part of the thing for these coloring pages, why you have to go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, and you can't skip. Even if you can't find the number is there. You need to look for it. I even get to where I forget where the numbers are. And I made the pages. It takes me a minute sometimes to find the numbers. So you just have to look and you'll find them. But that's part of it, because as you're looking and counting, it helps with the anxiety or any emotions you're feeling. It helps to switch your brain from whatever you're feeling to the task at hand, which is finding the numbers, which is coloring. There's no designated coloring scheme because that's also part of the distraction. The whole point of the panic pages is to get you out of the panic. So I have you picking a color scheme. I have you counting. I have you searching for numbers. I've got these numbers hid all over these pages. They're not, some of them are all together, but some of them are not. And some of them are in the tiniest places. And some of them are really, really, you're going to have to hunt for. And you're going to go from one side of the page to the other, because when your eyeballs have to go from one, what did they say? Cross the meridian or the middle of your face, or the middle of your your sight line, middle of your sight line. I'm not a scientist, guys. I'm just trying to recap what I've read, which I'm not doing a very good job of it. But when you go from this side of the page to this side of the page, you cross like the middle of your sight line. And that's supposed to help you to calm down too. So we're going to 2, and 2 is this big heart. So that's why I've got the red. So that's the whole point of these pages, is to get you out of the panic. That's why there's so much to do. That's why some of them are so busy. This is one. This one is not as busy as some of the rest. Some of the others are so intricately drawn. Like I said, I have some that are like 200 something spaces, numbers, and you are supposed to keep going on this page until you get to number 250, whatever you get to. So yeah, and you're supposed to find all the numbers in sequence, in order. Don't skip. Not 1. If you get frustrated because you can't find it, well, that's part of the point, because you will figure out that as you get to where you're so involved that you're like, oh my gosh, I can't find this thing. It can't be here. She messed up. It's just, you'll figure out you're no longer freaking out about whatever sent you to this book in the first place. You're now mad at me for hiding the numbers so well, which, I'll take that. I'll take it. I'll take that. Because like I said, sometimes I hide the numbers so well I can't find them. And yes, I use this book myself. True story. I submitted this, so I had to pitch this, the panic pages in a business competition, a pitch competition. And I had my pitch and everything. I was so ready, but I was just so freaked out. And I was like number 4 on the call list. And I was kind of nervous. I was kind of really nervous. So I had brought a book to show people what the book looked like, and which is right here. I have a proof copy. I'll show you real quick. Here's a proof copy. Starseed Panic Pages. That's what it looks like. I did redo the cover so it doesn't have all the purple around it. But that's what it looks like. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description after I get done with this, and I'll put it in the comments. But But yeah, so I had that. I had the proof copy with me, and I opened that proof copy up, and I had some crayons color pencils in my bag. So I took the tin. I had it's a tin. I got it from Amazon. So I took the tin out and opened it, popped it open, and I was coloring while everyone else was giving their speeches as I was waiting for my turn to be called up. See, that was 3. We need 4. Where's 4? See, I told you. Sometimes they're just so ahead. Oh, 4 is the why and the joy. So yeah, I was coloring this book, and until it was my turn to go up. And I told them during my pitch that I use this book to calm myself down, which it helped. It really did help. I kind of got into this book because coloring is soothing, and it does help calm you down. And it did help me to kind of get to where I was in a groove for that pitch. I've used this book a lot this past year. I've used the pages a lot, this past year since I started drawing them, and I just I really believe in them. I use them myself. So I'm not putting something out there that I know it doesn't work. And I have ADHD, anxiety, depression, probably a host of other things. But I use this to calm myself, to get myself together, to soothe myself. And even when I'm bored, and I'm like waiting, because, with ADHD, it's hard to just wait. Waiting is kind of tough. It's kind of difficult. So, yeah, when I have to sit and wait on something, I take out these pages, and I'll either draw some pages up or I will color some. So it is my hope. I know it's going to take a little while because this is, like I said, I self-publish these. I'm doing the marketing and everything myself because I don't have the money for fancy anything or anybody to help me. So I know it's going to take a minute for people to get these together, but I know that once people start using these pages, they're going to see how great they are, because adult coloring is a huge industry. And I know a lot of people color, but there's a lot of people out there who are neurodivergent, autism, have even what do you call it? BPD. You get these moments where you just can't. The emotions are too much. Everything is too much. The world is too much, and you just need to basically get your shit together. And yeah, sorry, the black is bleeding in because of it's hitting well, you can't see that much. It looks kind of good from here, but the black is bleeding in. But you have to have a chance to get your shit together, and that's what these pages do. They help you do that. They help you get your shit together. As you're sitting there and coloring and tuning out the world, and all you're doing is concentrating on, where's the next number? Oh, is that number spot part of this part of the picture, or is it a new part? What kind of color scheme do I have? Oh, I got to remember what the colors are. Is it that shade, this shade? Hey, this is a wave. Is this 9 part of this wave, or is it a part of a heart, or is it part of whatever? You really start getting into, the particulars of the page, which that's what I meant this to do. I meant this to be. And you really just kind of get to tune out everything else. Now, it's not a remedy. I'm not saying that, throw out your meds because I have a coloring book for you. No. Take your meds. Go drink some water. Unclench your jaw. Do all those things. But just know, but this is just one more tool. And it's a tool that you can wield on your own. It's a tool you don't need to go to anybody for a prescription. You don't need any help from anyone to kind of, to do it. You just pull out a book, pull out your preferred coloring instruments. And I said utensils earlier, didn't I? Yes, I did. You pull out your favorite coloring instruments, and you just go to town. And yeah, that's the way it works. So I'm really hoping that people kind of take a look at this over the next year, and just, especially as people are freaking out. Actually, I think people could really use this now. That's why I'm putting the pages out, the free pages out. I was told I shouldn't put free pages out because, somebody's going to steal them. I'm like, nobody knows who I am. So, I'm not saying it's okay to take them, but, I just, I think there's bigger fish to fry. I'd rather them get out there so people can see them and come track back to me. I mean, I've got this thing put on enough points of the internet to show who's the originator of the pages. So that's all I need to do. And hopefully no one's going to try to copy this idea. Because here's the thing. That's another thing too. You can probably try to get an algorithm to throw some numbers on a coloring page, but the thing is, there's also a science to it. It's about getting lost in the page. So you have to put the numbers on the page so that the person doing this will get lost as they're doing the page. So you just really, really can't just have them do any formation. You can't just put them anywhere, There's a rhyme or a reason. And like I said, in my ADHD brain, because I make this for my brain. I make the coloring pages for my brain. That's how I know they'll work for people who are neurodivergent. And I also know they'll work for people who are neurodivergent because I've had neurodivergent people use them already. People with anxiety disorders, autistic people. As a matter of fact, a person who advises me on some of my pages, she's autistic, and she has a son who's autistic, and she's like, one of the things she told me, she's like, oh, you got to make the letters bigger, and some of your pages can't be so busy because it'll just frustrate us. Us as in people with, that's her saying us as in people with autism. She's like, you got to make them less busy. And so that's one of the things I did with some of the pages. The letters are big. This had smaller letters. The letters are bigger. And I made it to where there's not as much on this page so that it does feel like a relief to some people who need it, So I just, I really hope, I'm sorry for the little, I had to restart my computer. Being late, I had to restart my computer and everything so it can so that it could see the computer would identify my webcam. And while I was waiting, because it had to update, of course, while it did that, while I was waiting, I had a sandwich or the rest of my sandwich from lunch. So there might be breadcrumbs. Hopefully not. Here's another pink. I don't know if this pink is different enough from that pink to make a difference, but this is 14 and it's another heart. So we'll see. No, is it the same pink? No, it's a pink up here. It's a lighter pink. Yes. So going back to what I was talking about, I make these pages for us. Like I said, one of my advisors is his autistic and mom. Another one of my advisors is autistic, has autism and ADHD. And she was actually one of the first people to get the book, put a review up, and we started talking on social media after that. So she kind of, on the new pages, sometimes I'll send them to her. We're actually working on a project with the panic pages and some stuff that she's doing, excuse me, to kind of combine the two in a book. You'll see coming up, but yeah, so it's made for us, by us. And that's how I want to, and that's why I think that I've got a unique product here. Yeah, I know eventually people will try to copy it. I don't know. I'm not so worried about it, because I still think that there's something unique about my pages, because I make them for us, by us. I know our brains, and you can't just do anything to appease our brains. I know goodness knows people have tried. So yeah. That one was green. And I have two different greens on that. No, that's not that same wave. See what I'm talking about here? This is this wave. This is a purple wave. This green wave is a different green wave. So where's my, is this slipping? I should have left it out. I didn't leave it out. One of the things I try to do when I'm doing this is to leave out the pens that I'm using so that I can kind of keep the colors together. Oh, it's different. Is it? Yeah, it's different. But that's the fun of it, I think. See where it's this to see what it comes out with when you're done. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm just really hoping that people kind of get these pages. And did I just pick up the same one? Nope, that's that one. That's a good one. I just hope people get these pages, try them out, see what they're for, see how they can work, and start using them. I'm in the process of making some new books that'll be out before the end of the month, so that in time for Christmas. One of them is Christmas themed. Another one is a book of affirmations, a special book of affirmations for a special subset of the ADHD community. The neurodivergent community, the one that I belong to. So you'll get to see that. I won't say much more about that, but I'm finalizing those books. Again, I do all of this myself. So I draw this up. I draw these pages up. I draw them up. I ink them. I upload them. I scan them, upload them, and I get them ready for Amazon, who is a stickler for these books, which I don't understand. Okay, there's so many books out there that are self-published through Amazon that are not good looking. Y'all know what I mean. I don't like to trash indie writers, because it's almost like, saying somebody has an ugly baby. I won't do that. But I will say that some of these books out there need better. They're not put together well. So I was really surprised when I found out that Amazon has like really strict rules for their publishing of coloring books. So I'm just like, I'm thrilled, because that means that my coloring book doesn't look a hot mess. Even though it could use a polish. It's one of the reasons why I'm going to start a Kickstarter pretty soon. I really, really need to raise some money to get a graphic designer to kind of polish me these pages when I put them out. So that'll be coming soon. That'll be something in 2025. So at some point during 2025, you look at my pages, you grab a book and you're like, wait a minute, these look a little different. That's because your girl upgraded, started getting some sales, upgraded, and got a designer to polish these pages off before she uploaded them. So we're really looking forward to that point. So yeah, tell people, if you like this page, you print this page off, you like it, get it, get the book or one of the books coming up, and support me. Like and subscribe to this page so that I can get in the algorithm, so they can recognize me and know who I am, and we can be cool, and I can just make this into I want this stream to kind of end up being a kind of a quote chill little hangout where we're all working together, just coloring and chatting, and between the comments and me and everything. I just want this to be a chill stream, because I know there's so many people out there who color, so many people, and we're kind of scattered around, because who wants to admit that they're into coloring? It's not something that people will readily admit. But I want us to be in a community. I want us to come out and be proud that we color as adults. I know I'm joking, but not joking. I really do want this to be a big thing. So one of the things that I'm going to be trying to work on in 2025 is building the community. So I think I'm going to stop at 25. And because you've got a pretty much an idea of what this page looks like. And I'll try to finish this page and post the finished look. So 23, where's 24? 24. See, this is where I wish that the chat was more jumping because I found it. Because I sometimes can't find the numbers. There we go. Okay. And 25 is over here. I think that's going to be the end. So as you can see, it's not hard to do. These pages are not hard to do. Some of the pages are more intricate. Now, the original book does come with a journal prompts at the end. The next book that I'm putting out will not have journal prompts. The affirmations book will, but the next book of painting pages will not have journal prompts. Can you? Uh-oh, I shifted it. Okay, I shifted it. Sorry. Here we go. No, I didn't shift it. The camera moved. Okay. So my rig is falling apart. That's a good cue to sign off for tonight. But anyway, thanks for coloring with me. And I know you guys are going to watch later. If you watch later, tell me what you think of this page. Try it out and find me. You can find me anywhere. jonitaldavis, on all social media platforms. Tag me. Post your page and tag me. Okay. Bye, everybody.